Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Dutchman Watches Mahjong Soul. We've increased the volume across the board, so hopefully things work better for this one. Tonight we have playing for us Hibari246, we have Shmups P, we have Dati, and we have Elif. I thought it was life backwards, but it's actually... oh, it's file backwards. E-life. We'll call it... we'll just call them Elf. Make it easy. But as usual, we're just doing a watch along. East only. We got some randos. We're gonna watch and see some good mahjong. A pawn of 1's a 2-3. Nice looking shape. A pair of 6s, a pair of 3s. And then you got a 7 north and a white dragon doing nothing for you. Shmups has 5-7 in the characters. Pair of 2s, a 6-7 in the dots, and a 9, which isn't adding anything to the shape. So there it goes. A 1-2-2, a red 5, and a pair of souths. Souths of which are Yakuhai for them. Dati across the way, 5-7-9, a double inside weight, one of my favorite shapes. 3-5-7 and an 8, so probably a 7-8 and a 3-5. They have paired the 8s, but they also have a pair of Dora. So we'll see how they want to use that. The souths do get pwned by Shmups. Dati also has a pair of Easts, looking to Yakuhai and then probably abuse that Dora pair. Elf has 2-3, 6-8-8, 5-8-9-9, and a red dragon. Ooh, cheeky! They're holding on to the last red, thinking that they're going to con it once they get Tempai. I like that move. I like that move a lot. Normally I disparage people who con, because it's just giving an advantage to your opponents, really. But this move shows that they're thinking about what they're doing. They're not just conning because they can. Anyways, we've made some progress around the board. Hibari has a pawn of whites. Shmups has the pawn of souths. Elf has the pawn of reds. Everyone except Dati has gotten their Yakuhai. And Hibari Sumo's on the 5 of dots. The red one even. At a double-sided weight, 2s and 5s. 5 came out. So dealer's gonna get to go again. Everyone was barreling forward full speed. Hibari just got there first. 7-9-9 in the characters, 1-2 in the dots, 5-6 and an 8-9, and then a pair of souths. Souths do nothing for Hibari. They will have to use that as their pair if they want to maybe go for Richi or discard those at some point. Shmups has a lot of loose honors, but they're discarding them, so nothing sneaky going on there. Pair of 5s, pair of 6s in the characters. They drew a pair of Easts and discarded them. They have a pair of greens, a south, and a red dragon, which is Dora, but they only have 1, so they probably won't keep it. There's even a red cut by Elf already, so it's safe to discard. Dati has a pair of 4s, 7-8 in the characters, 3-4-5, 6-8-8 in the dots. So a bit of flexibility, picking up a 7, an 8, 3 or a 6. Call it 2 double-sided sequences, 4s and 7s. Lots of options for Dati. And also Tanya, if they can get the 6 of characters. Elf, our last, has 3-5 in the characters, pair of 8s. 3-4-5, 5-6 in the dots, so a double-sided 4-7 weight, and then 5-6 in the bamboo, again looking for a 4-7. It would take them 2 tiles to get the Tanya, dropping the 1 and their 9, but the 8s make a nice pair. Going for it anyways, but they don't have a backup pair. They could drop the 6 of dots and go for like a 2-5 weight, but having 2 of the 5s makes it a bit of a tall ask. I would have rather they didn't pwn the 8s and just drop the 9 normally after Cheen one of their sequences. Brings us back to Hibari. Has not made a lot of progress, but they do... It does look like they're going for 7 pairs. I don't think they've fully committed yet, but they do have a lot of pairs in their hands. We'll see how that keeps growing. Shmups. Going for Suhanko? Are you crazy? Or just Toy Toy even would work. Anyways, it looks like Elf has found Tempai. Yep, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, pair of 5s. They're on the 4, 7 of bamboo weight. All the 7s are held by shmups. They will not discard those. But Hibari might accidentally drop their 4 as if they are going for 7 pairs. They could have picked any of their pairs to discard. The 4 would have gotten them roaned. But it did not happen. He did not get there. Elf just sumoed on the 7. And almost ties the game up with that. It is very, very close game so far. Shmup starts with a Ipeiko, 6, 7, 8 twice. They've also got a pair of 8s, a 5, 6, 6, and a 2, 3 shape. They've drawn a third 6. How are they going to use that? Are they going to drop it right away? They are. They're keeping the Ipeiko. Maybe playing for Tanya, but more likely just a fast Riichi with how beautiful this hand is and how it's already started so close to finish. Dati has a 799, 445 in the dots, a loose 9, and a Pone of West Winds, which does nothing for them. Unless they want to try for like a Honitsu or something like that. Holding the 9, so I'm thinking Honitsu is out of the equation. Wow, okay, maybe a terminal hand. Chanta or Junchan even, depending on how it goes. Probably Chanta with the Pone of West. Elf starts with a pair of Dora. We'll get that in a second. Pair of 1s in the characters, 6, 7, 8, 9, so double-sided pair weight. Pone of 1s and a pair of 2s, and they've completed their other shapes, so they are now on a double-sided pair weight. 1 of characters and the 2 of dots. 2 of dots is Dora, 1 of characters is a terminal tile, so it will probably come out on its own, unless people are being wary and protecting it. Hibari, our last, who we have taken so long to get to, has a 1, 3 in the characters. If they drop that 1, they will get roaned. 2, 5, 7, 8 in the dots. If they drop the Dora 2, they'll also get roaned, but for more. A concealed Pone of greens, so normally you'd be happy with that, but fighting against a Riichi with no Dora on the table, scary situation. Brings us back around to Shmups, who has not progressed at all. They drew a 5 of dots. It's the red 5 of dots, so it could replace the 8. You trade the Ipeiko value for the Dora 1 value, and it's plus minus 0. The 1 comes out from Dati, as would be expected. They paired up their white dragons. That was going to be their Yaku, so they had to push, and they get roaned for it. It also puts Elf over 30k, so they can't end the game if nothing else changes. Dati, our new dealer, starting with 2, 3, 4, 5 in the characters, and drawing a 6 immediately. 3, 4, 5 in the dots, 5, 6 in the bamboo, and then some loose honors. East, white, green. They need to find a pair somewhere, but otherwise this hand is ready to go. There's the pair in the 6s. Elf has a pair of 8s, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, pair of 4s, pair of south. So they are Ishan 10 looking for 8, 4 south, or anything connecting to the 4 or the 8. Hibari has a 1, 3, 8, 9 in the dots, a pair of 8 and pair of 9s in the bamboo, and otherwise nothing really to speak of. The Souths get pwned by Elf, but I don't know if they know that they have no value. Oh, never mind, I'm stupid. They're South. South is their wind. They have Yaku High. And then a double pair weight on 8s and 4s. Here comes the 4 for Hibari. They do protect it, dropping their 9 of bamboo instead. Muffs. Double inside weight on a 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, 2 in the dots. 7, 8, 9 already filled in. And then a 1, 2, 3, keeping that Dora, and a lonely 6. It's going to be tough to use. But they don't have any dangerous tiles. Just have a lot of options. Hibari finds their red dragon. They have a concealed Yaku. Shmups find something that connects to their 6, so they drop their 6 of bamboo instead. Dati calls the Pone on the 6s, looking for a Tanyao hand. They have a 1, 4, 7 weight in the dots. They've paired up their 3s. Only the 4 and the 7 will win for them, though, because the 1 would not give them Tanyao. It is a pretty decent hand, though. Tanyao Dora 2 as dealer. Oh no. Hibari played the 8. Gets around. I was cheering for our dealer on that one. Dati played a great game. Very nice weight. But Elf gets it instead. Elf is now our last dealer. It is all last if nothing changes, so here we go. 5 and an 8 in the characters, doing nothing for him. But the 4 connects to the 5, so making progress there. They dropped the 4 off of the 1-2 shape, which is very strange to me, because usually you want to upgrade towards the inside. Especially when you're in first and all you need to do is just win. I wonder what they were thinking with that. Anyways, 1-2 in the dots, 3-4 in the bamboo, 7-9-9. Hibari gets there first with a Richi. 2-3, 5-6-7, so it's a 1-4 in the character weight. Excuse me. This damn cough is still getting me. Hibari has a 2-3, 5-6-7. We already talked about all that. They're ready to go. Looking for 1-4 in the characters. Mops has a 2-3-4-5. Probably not going to drop a 4 out of that. 2-3-4 in the dots. 7-8-9 in the dots. 2-4-4 in the 7. Oh my god, they dropped the 3. They are breaking their characters apart. But only that one so far. So they're playing Genbutsu, right? They dropped the 3 because the 3 was in the discards. They're not going to drop the 2, the 4, or the 5 without good reason. Yep, the 9 was also discarded. So Shmups is just folding out, playing safe. They're not going to get 4th place, so they're not too worried. Dati has the 1s and the 4s. They're going to get round on that. And that's going to be the end of the game. Hibari wins the final hand. It's not enough to take first. So Elf takes first, Hibari gets second, Shmups is third, and Dati, who we were cheering for on their dealer seat, gets 4th. Congratulations to our players. Better luck next time, Dati. And to you, the viewers, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that episode. If you did, please click the like and subscribe button. It really helps small channels like this one grow and reach a wider audience. And I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening. Goodbye.